Okay, part 4 with solving the Gigaminx, and now we're on to just solving the rest of the cube, and this solves exactly like the Gigaminx, exactly like the Megaminx at this point. So we're just gonna launch into it. If you haven't solved the Megaminx, then that's fine. You'll have a really simple time when you move on to the Megaminx. So we're gonna start with white. I'll line up the white and blues right over here. We're putting our white star on the top. Purple and white. I'm gonna rotate this sideways and up around so that purple lines up and blue lines up. Gonna do that same trick with the yellow and white. Rotate it up and back around. Just a few shortcuts here and there because it takes forever to move something from one side of the cube to the other. Red and white lines up with the red and rotates up around. And we'll find green and white right here. Rotates so the green lines up, bring it up, and bring purple and white back into place. And our white star is done. I guess, yeah, you can call that a star. And kind of a fat star, but it works. So now we'll just do any variation of down, over, up, back that puts these pieces into place. And that's in place. I could rotate this all the way around to purple and yellow, but I'm just going to rotate the top here and do the down, over, up, back and put that in place. And rotate my top back. Gonna do the same thing with the red, blue, and white. Red, white, and blue. That works. Rotate the top for red, white, and blue. Doing down, over, up, back. And fix the top. Find another white corner, which is right here. Red, white, and green goes right in this spot here. So down, over, up, back. Down, over, up, back. Down, over, up, back. Okay. Red, white, and yellow. That'll go in very nicely. I just rotate the top. Do down, over, up, back. Don't really need to do the back if it goes right into place, so rotate the top. So white layer is completely done now. So at this point, it's kind of like solving the middle layer of the 3x3 over and over and over again. That's how I see it. So we're putting the yellow and blue into place here. So it's an upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, front, upper, front inverse. Now technically this is front and this is front inverse. I got that wrong. So we'll put this blue and red piece into place now. It needs to go here, bring it over to the pink layer, line up the reds, and needs to go to the left, so we do an upper inverse, left. And if you use proper Rubik's Cube notations, that's actually a left inverse, but I find that harder to remember. But at this point, you're on the Gigaminx, so it shouldn't be too difficult. So I'm gonna call it a left inverse to follow proper Rubik's Cube notation. So an upper inverse, left inverse, upper, left, upper, front, upper inverse, front inverse. And I know I don't follow proper Rubik's Cube notation, so don't get too hard on me for that. Red and green goes in here, so upper, right, upper inverse, right inverse, upper inverse, front inverse, upper, front. And we'll do green and purple next. If we can find it. There it is. Line up the greens. I'm sure you know these moves by now, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. Yellow and purple. Yellows line up. Okay, that orange and purple lines up really nicely right there. So I'm gonna put pieces in here. So where's my purple, orange, and yellow corner? Right there. So I'm gonna put the corner in. Just any variation of the down, over, up, back to put it in. And it's in. Orange and yellow. That goes right into place. We'll do blue and purple. There it is. Blues line up, and purples line up. And there's a corner that slides into place there. So now I need a blue and orange, which is there. Oranges line up. And into place. I'd always do gray last. Where's my other purple corner? There it is. Rotates around. Purple goes into place. Blue and green right there. And let's see. Let's do yellow and green. Rotate around. I need a green, blue, and yellow corner right there. But that's the wrong green, blue, and yellow. There's a green, blue, and yellow. That will work for me. And down, over, back until it's in place. There's my other green corner, so I'll just put that into place. Need blue and yellow, which is right there. Let's see. Red and yellow. Goes right in here. We'll do green and yellow, like we did before. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Don't mess up any colors. How about that? Got green and blue solid at the same time. This corner goes in there. It's probably a way to do it without messing up that, but we're not going to. We'll just pull out that center, well, that middle layer, and put it back in. Not going for speed, really, and at least not at this point. So it doesn't matter about saving time here and there. This corner goes over there, into place, and that middle slid right in very nicely. And where's pink and blue? Goes right there. That I need to get there. So I'm gonna rotate this around, bring this back. This corner now goes there. So rotate it in, bring it back, And let's put the pink and red piece in. So I'm substituting this for red and rotating this up. So line up the red layer. Pretending this is red. And just rotate it into place. And rotate this back. So now that's in place. Getting close to done. This corner goes in there. Pink and green is right here. Just have to rotate that into place. And a red and red, white, and pink. That corner goes in here. And then final middle layer piece. Now we want, been a little while since I solved this, we want this pointing this direction and do, which move is that? Front, right, upper, right inverse, upper inverse, front inverse. Now we have 3 pieces. We want it positioned like this, so there's an empty one at front and right. Then we do front, right, upper, that's upper, right inverse, front inverse, upper inverse, front inverse. And we have this arrow pointing this direction, and front, right, upper, right inverse, front inverse. Okay, so now we have our gray star on top. We want to get all these sides correct like this. We don't care about the corners right now. So let's see if there's 2 that are correct at this point. Got 1. There's not 2 correct at this point, so it doesn't matter how you hold the cube. Just do the right, upper, right inverse, upper, right, upper, 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 right inverse. Should have 2 now, yes. Orange lines up and yellow lines up. Hold it like this. So a solved one is in front of you, an unsolved one to your right, and then another solved one right here, kind of the back. And then it's right, upper, right inverse, upper, right, upper, 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 right inverse. And now, let's see what we got. Orange lines up, pink lines up, blue, green. Well, that didn't work out. So let's do that move again. See what we got. Orange and pink. Orange in front of us, pink at the back. Okay, now let's see what we got. It likes to do this to me when I'm filming. When I shot the video on solving the Megaminx, I couldn't figure this out. And I was sure I had it this time. Okay. Let's try this again. So pink in front of me, blue at the back. Right, upper, right, upper. Yeah, that's not working out. That's irritating. Okay, I'm gonna make this the end of part 4, and we'll come back to this top layer after I figure it out on the Megaminx.